What's up, my turtles? Uncle Turtle, and I'm back for episode 48 of our Cards and Castles series. So previously I showed off a dino deck that I ended up making. So I want to go through that deck and then go into a match with my dwarf deck that I made for the release. So the dino deck routes out with these baby dinos and lumberjacks, which are just these 1 mana, 1 gold, 3/3s with 2 movement. Acolyte's Lunging Attack, which is a new card. It's an interesting card. I don't know why I can't zoom in on that. I'll just type in. Alright. So it gives a unit 1 movement like Swiftness does, and +1/+1 this turn. I also have Swiftness just to like get movement. Death Touch, which is a really, really cool card. It's a new card. It's an epic. You choose an enemy unit, and on your next turn, you destroy it. Not the best removal, but it's better than murder for like early game. Gripthal's Command. It's a new legendary. Your units activate their combo effects twice. It's a spell, which means every time if I cast it, then my acolytes summon 2 zombies instead. Kunoichis, which are just 4/5s, 2 movement, stealth. Now Magmasaur is a new card, and it's really cool. It's just a 1/3, good range with explosive 2. One of Maddie Snipers, which you guys saw, they just they can only shoot from 3 range. These are 3/7s with charge. And then Grimlock, Overthief, King Kaiju, and Dinosaur Evolution, which turns all my baby dinos into Tyrannosaurs. So it's an interesting deck, and it works a decent amount of time at least. So let's just hop into a match with our dwarf deck and see how well this one goes. I haven't used this deck as much as I have used the dino deck, but it's still a good deck. It's a bit slow, so if they're playing big aggro decks, like monsters, this could be a problem. And hopefully we don't end up playing a monster deck. But the dwarf deck is not a bad deck that I'm playing right now, but I definitely wouldn't prefer it over the dino deck that I made. Also, you don't need the ninja faction in there. You really just need Warlock if you're going to be playing Magmasaurs for dino deck. So yeah, I'm battling a land, 13 a land. So let's just get rid of Arbiter's Return. Assyrian Cultist is a decent card because it's just it's ranged. There's a bunch of these cards that are you must have a dwarf in play to activate the effect. It's new, I like it. Alright, let's Metal Bravery out our Dwarf Miner, because he's a good card. I mean, you'd think, whoa, that's way too OP. It's a 4/4 on turn 2. But it only has 2 movement, and in this game, you really I guess it just doesn't matter that much. That's pretty much what it is. It just doesn't matter. Assyrian Cultist, it's a decent card. It's not bad. It's not amazing. Darkbender's probably better. It's just this has more health. It's a little bit more bulky, and it's a decent 2-drop. Most of the reason why I have this is just so you can rock out with the Dwarf Paladin on turn 3. But people can also just do that, and that's not fun. He did use Knockout, that's interesting. Dwarf Paladin will be played next turn. Grudgebearer is such a great card. And I have my Rainbow one in hand, which is really cool. Yeah, Dwarf Miner. Interesting. Is this guy gonna do anything? He might be playing a weaker deck and just waiting for the time to run out, which I don't like. Reclaim is really fun, especially if they're going to be using annoying buildings like Temple of the 5 Gods, or Armories, or School of Magics. Cards like that. They're not fun to deal with, but then you also get to draw a card when you use it, so that's why they make it so it's 4. Although Avalanche might be better. Maybe. Avalanche is just destroy buildings straight up, but the card draw is why I want to use this one instead. Does he have a better use for some gold, even though you could save. See, he's gonna time out. He's gonna run the time down like that. He's gonna be that guy. So that's okay. We have our Paladin now, our Dwarf Paladin. We can play Grudgebearer next turn, actually. Now, they actually changed the way that Rampage works. It works so you can't hit the castle on the second hit of Rampage. And that's interesting. Because Rampage used to win games with cards like Fenrir and Rune Warrior. Now you can't hit the castle on the second time. So, That's why Grudge Bear is not that good when it comes to like the ability, but it's still like powerful in the sense that you're giving stuff rampage, so you can like hit their castle and kill one of their guys and sack your guy off that way. So you still get like chip damage on the castle. Still, it's good. I don't think maybe this guy went AFK. Well, this might as well give me a chance to talk about some of these cards. So Dwarven Mithril is a must-have a Dwarven play. Your units gain 2 health, kind of like the Dwarven I think it's Archives. It's a Crusader card. It's 2 gold. Must have a Dwarven play. You draw 2 cards. There's another one called I think Dwarven Weapons, where you must have a Dwarven play and units gain 2 attack instead of health. It's 4 gold though. So you have to like watch for these cards, and they're like the must-have a blank in play. It's the new kind of thing. So this is Dino Rider. It's in my Dwarf and Dinosaur deck just because of how versatile of a card it is. It has charge, 3/7. It's strong. It can destroy. And that's why it's a great card. I'm going to be using it. So there's Grudge Bear, very animated sprite. Like, look at him. He's just buff. So let's move him up. Yep. This is what happens when you play a dwarf deck and they're just like going AFK. Or just like, not AFK, but, you know, they're just not going to play. Yeah, these dwarf decks are strong. As long as you're able to, like, make them work, I guess, is what you should say. Because they're also very slow. Most dwarfs only have 2 movement. Shown as in these, like, this guy doesn't because he's charged and he's also 3/7 riding a dinosaur. But all these guys have 2 movement, so it does make the deck a little bit slower to play. And that's what makes it a little bit interesting. So, but like these games, like each castle only has 12 health instead of 20, so it makes the games go by a bit quicker. Unless your opponent's like this guy, Alan 13 Alan is just gonna like do that. But at least he made a move. I guess I should be happy for that. So let's see what we can do here. We could Dino Rider into that. That's probably our best move. Let's Dino Rider into it. Got a Faithful Drake. Don't really care. So our better move is to actually sling with this. And he got an Ice Drake. That's funny. He got 2 dragons. Then we can actually hit with that and then heal up a little bit. Alright, we're good. We're golden. Alright. If we draw Dwarven Weapons, that'd be probably best case scenario. Just in case, I guess. Now, I love the thing about like these 2 to 3 ranges. Like, if your opponent has them and attacking, like if you attack this guy, you don't take any damage unless you have the same range ability as him. Because melee units used to take damage from things that had like the 2 to 3 range thing. But if they're cards like One-Eyed Maddie, where they just like 2 range, and it means it can also be melee. So that's the thing. He handled that quite well, I have to say. But unless he can knock out both my guys, unless he can knock out both my guys, yeah, okay, this is game. Yeah, Dino Rider is a good card because it's versatile in the sense that you can use it in 2 different archetypes. Yep, that is game right there. Oh, we drew a Lumberjack. That's cool. Chop. There's a victory. There's 70 more stars. Nice. Alright, well, that was not that good of a match. So, let's just do another game with our Dino deck. And then after this, we'll end off the episode. Oh, excuse me. So hopefully we can win this match, because then we can rank up. So we're battling Flicker 5. I want to keep 1 Kunoichi. Now, Baby Dino is not like the most optimal first turn play. Oh, good thing I got Lumberjack, because like he kind of wastes its initiative. But sometimes it's what you gotta do. That was an interesting play there. I'm just going to Lumberjack it. And have to get killed by the spawning. I like how they changed spawning to a 1/3, so its ability is a little bit better now and doesn't get killed by easy early threats besides this one. This is like the one card that kind of just gets rid of that, but it's still good. So we'll drop our second Lumberjack. What does this do? Oh, random enemy. Oh, I forgot it changed. They changed it to random enemy now. I like that. Look, I just dodged a bullet, but at the same time he can still kill me. Technique. Oh my god. Call to War. Oh, that's a good card to get from Call to War. Is a good card to get from Call to War. We're going to Kunoichi that to death, though. And Lumberjack. Alright. There we go. Sometimes you want to save your dinosaur just in case a dinosaur nest comes up. You want to make sure you have a dino on board, so you might not want to waste them in the early game. Wizard. That card's annoying. I do not like that card. And then another imp. I can't hit the imp either. Ogre Thief. It's just bad. Next turn we'll have 5 gold. Honestly, we have to get out. No, we can't play Baby Dino. Because it's like a waste of a card because his wizard can just kill it. Techniquing for Onslaught. Now he's going to Minotaur strike that. It's 5 damage. These aggro decks, man. These aggro decks. They're just so difficult to get around. I don't like this. Alright, let's go in. Kill it. Got that. Alright, we're probably still dead, because once he connects with anything to the castle, we lose. I think it's a ranged unit. 1 health. Oh no. No! We're so dead. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, we're dead. There's no way we can stop that from killing. Unless we get a super mega ultra gun. Okay. Okay, we have to hope it awakens on me. Like this thing, not that. This. No! That was a bad game. He played aggro, it's okay though. Quest pack, let's open this thing up. Yeah, Vanishing Strike, Shattering Strike, Questing Knight, which is a new knight card to replace for the Shield Knight, losing its shield archetype, becoming a shield runner. And some currency. Alright. I've always actually wanted to edit my knight deck because now you have these new cards. So if you put in a knight, there's this new card. It's called Questing Knight, and it's really good. And it's a 3/3 with three movement. It's like a good early game. And you also got this card too, so you might want to use that one in this deck. See, this deck's just very like aggro. I'm gonna lose the War Elephants and pop those in there, and pop the Banners of Justice. And let's see, we'll lose the oh, these are like really good though. We'll lose a Dragon Knight, a Headless Horseman, and a Garden Knight for these things. Alright. Because it's a decent enough card as it is. Backstab's interesting too, but it's really good against dwarf decks. So there's that. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed episode 47 of our Cards and Castles series. I will try to make a new deck for next episode, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!